Alright, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art. Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up! This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I should have been here.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegus.
Lenegus? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. But there's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Calaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Whew!
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
This one will be difficult to predict.
It's over!
Not on my watch! Reload!
Take this!
Can't be squad!
No further!
It's a duel of the eye! I'm all
Dragon Force! Shattering!
Annihilation!
Now! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Well, looky here.
This one will be difficult to predict.
It's over!
Shield from other rocks again? I never miss.
I owe you one.
Go for the weak point.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
In here.
A debut performance!
One more.
Take this!
Radiant light.
You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Light hero.
Hold nothing back! Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Lightning healing circle.
I owe you one.
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Anything in armor is all. This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! This one's all mine!
Amazing.
Burn in hell!
Soda. Hear my call.
I owe you one!
Get toasty.
Burn strike! Not a chance!
Here's evil.
Soda!
Into the wind. Freeze Lancer. Feel. Here's a hero.
Hitting pile driver! Soda! They might bloody blade!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. I never miss.
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help. First
Goodbye! Shattering us
Raging
pieces! Attack time!
Searing flame. Reload. I'm out of ammo. More for the eye.
Take this!
Flame of fury.
The flame inside is yours to be let free! You picked the wrong fight! Heal!
Do it.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Radiant light.
Not a chance!
I'm ready.
Soda!
I'm
ready!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
I felt better, that's for sure.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer, thank you very much.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Xion? Oh, wait. I think you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
yourself. This one's tough.
Radiant Justice!
Another incantation ruined.
Being interrupted cools up. Time to get out of the way.
It's over.
Denied!
Strike! Its armor seems strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Get this!
Can't get out of this!
Attack time!
March required.
I
never miss.
You picked the wrong fight.
Let's
Dragon
go.
Swarm.
First aid.
Try hit.
Now. Astral energy.
Say no more. Got.
Well done.
You're mine.
Here. Dance in the wind. Air drop.
Smash you!
Take it.
Try harder. Not again. Go. Take this.
On your knees.
Thanks. Dragon Swarm.
Raging storm.
Air pressure.
And the swarm.
Behold! The Earth! Tectonic vision!
Sighted.
Beckons
It's
into
over.
everlasting dark.
Astral energy.
Say no more. That's what I like to hear.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalin. I would have figured rocks and plants would... be too different for you to handle.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it. This can't be happening.
I couldn't make it in time.
Heal!
Wind astral energy! Dance in the wind!
Imbue this vanquished soul with life!
Mom,
Resuscitation!
what was I thinking?
Lionheart!
First aid!
that could easily be fatal.
Take this!
Just as well, I'm here to
Gonna
stop.
smart.
I can carve through armor!
This one's mine.
I'm out of ammo.
I'll tear you apart!
You're mine!
Swallow this!
It's over!
Piercing roar.
It's in the sky.
Now I'm in the groove! Oh, now you're talking!
Denied.
Arc sealed!
You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
First strike!
This one's mine.
Here I come!
Going in.
Back into the fray.
Piercing roar.
Take this!
Stardust!
Time to stop.
First strike! You're finished!
You're done! Captain Hurricane!
Tiger Blade!
Eagle What? Let's tear him up!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! You're mine!
Going in.
Big blast!
Stardust!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Healing circle.
Going in.
Back into the fray.
Take this!
I'm on it!
You're finished!
Coming in!
Here.
Talon Hurricane!
Try harder! My turn!
Glimmer Dragon!
Ha! Dragon Swarm!
Eagle Assault!
You're finished!
Talon Storm!
Take this! I'm not done! Take this!
Amazing.
Look sharp.
Damn it!
Hurricane!
Tiger Blade. I'm all
Take
fired.
this!
Mega
Here I
Ray.
come!
Time to stop.
Is this what real pain feels like?
No.
Here
Don't
I
leave me
come!
all alone here.
Healing
It's
circle.
over!
Tiger Blade. Where are you going?
Okay, here I go!
Watch it!
Will this help?
Sharp.
Take
I'll tear
this!
you apart!
It's over!
Can't get out of this!
Healing circle.
Talon Hurricane!
Water mine.
Now, let loose!
This one's mine.
Storm!
Glacier spear. Here's
Let's keep up the pressure!
It's all mine! Eat dirt!
Freeze Lancer.
Flaming meteor! Anything in armor is
I'll
all
heal you
mine!
out.
Armor won't save you! I'm on a roll
It's
now!
over!
Its defenses are down.
Dragon
I'll
Swarm!
beat it to
Here's a
dust!
healing arc.
Dragon Swarm!
Flaming meteor!
First strike! You're mine!
You're done!
It's over!
Let you all down.
My turn!
Will this help?
You have to hold on.
Dragon Swarm!
I'll heal you all.
Fluid kick!
Talon Hurricane!
Going in.
Glimmer Dragon!
Fluid! Here I come!
Eagle Assault!
You're finished!
Glacial spear.
Piercing roar.
Talon Hurricane!
What?
This?
You require
Take this tear!
Dragon
Tiger
Swarm!
Blade. Make it rain.
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Not a chance!
Lightning.
In a vine?
You're finished! The flame inside me yearns to be let
Rip and
free!
tear!
Eat dirt!
I'm on a roll now!
Dragon
Eagle
Swarm!
Assault!
Let the marksman
Let you
handle
all
this.
down.
Mega Ray. Annihilation. I never miss. Mega Ray. By the
Strike!
power of water.
Look sharp.
You're finished!
Mega Ray.
Look sharp. Piercing
Bring you
roar.
back from death's abyss. I'll
Here
bring
I
you back
come!
from death's
Look
abyss.
sharp.
Thunder touch. Resuscitation.
Here I come!
Look sharp. That's it. Tiger Blade.
There. And again.
Hurricane!
Eagle.
Stay away from my
Here's
friend!
a healing arc. First aid.
Here I come!
Mega Ray.
Stardust!
Gemini Aqua. Annihilation. Mega Ray. Annihilation. It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. I'll bring
Flaming meteor.
No escape! Dragon Swarm!
In a vine?
I'll heal you all.
Look sharp.
You're finished!
How about this?
This should do it! No escape!
I really owe you.
I'm sorry to take off.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am.
Leave the stardust to me. My head's spinning just watching you.
Take this!
This one's mine.
Going in.
I'm on it! You're mine!
Going in.
Go.
Take this!
Tear you apart!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine.
You're finished!
Flaming meteor! Hurricane!
I'm out of ammo. Here, let me help. First
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I think.
Now you... Nope, that is silly.
I'm all stuffed up. Mega Ray!
Dragon
Tiger
Swarm!
Blade! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
It's time!
Piercing Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Eagle Fly! I'll finish you here and now!
Soda!
Radiant Launch! Steering Hurricane!
Rising Phoenix!
I'm out of ammo!
Inside me yearns to be let free!
I'm all
Going
stuffed
in.
up!
Soda!
Annihilation!
On guard!
Hear me! Flame of
Eat
Spirit!
one more!
Tiger
Can't
Blade!
deal with this!
Hear my call! It's weakened!
Here I come! This ends now!
Go away!
Here I come! Try this!
On guard!
Here, let me help!
Explosive ring!
Talon Hurricane!
Thanks!
Rip it!
You're
And I'll
hot.
finish you here! Ready and rip!
Here's evil!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Try
If
this!
it's in the sky,
Shield
it's mine!
Explosive ring!
First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Your spear! Here's evil!
How about this?
Down! Your arm!
Take this!
Here, let me help!
It's over!
Going in!
First aid!
You're mine! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here come more!
You'll just have to keep fighting.
Freeze laser!
The enemy wields on too.
We'll soon see about that!
Dragon
Bring you back
Swarm!
from death blade!
Burn! Ha! Knew it!
Hasten!
It's over! Here I come! You're finished!
Glaive spear! Here's evil!
You'll pay for that!
This one's mine!
My turn! Dragon Swarm!
Ready and
I'll
rip!
bring you back from death to this!
Take this! Shield and
It's over!
That's gonna smart!
You're finished! Here like this time! Can't move! You're mine!
This is some punishment.
Not on my watch! Going in!
Okay!
Tiger Blade! I can do it
This
all
should do it.
day!
How about this?
Make it
Live
rain!
up!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Soda!
This one's mine! Look here! Air
Hurricane
thrust!
Thrust!
Light astral lightning
Soda!
blast! Here's evil! Thunder
Here I
blast!
come!
Freeze!
There are three
Here's a healing arc!
It's on!
Can't be happening!
Not a chance!
Going
You're
in!
mine!
Swallow dance!
Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Ah! You picked the wrong fight!
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
Tiger Blade!
I can carve. I'm just
You're
getting
finished.
started. Eat this!
Take
Thank
this.
you! Solid sword!
Dragon Swarm!
Make it
Live
rain!
up!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Not a chance! This one's all
This
mine!
one's mine!
Ah! Burn!
Swallow dance!
This should do it!
I lost my focus!
I hope this medicine works as promised. Ready! Here. Let me help. First aid!
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem! It won't end like this.
Dragon Swarm!
Art expert coming through!
Shattering of
Dream.
pieces!
go!
Armor won't save you!
Resuscitation!
I'm on it!
Will this help? I have to train harder.
Art expert coming through!
On guard!
Healing circle!
That's it!
This one! Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with your soul.
Shia.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
You're mine! You're finished!
All heal.
Art expert!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malika!
Benediction light.
Here I come!
Not in your dreams!
You're finished! Dragon
Look
Form!
Ready and ready!
Going in.
Armor won't save you!
Far enough.
Hold on to your art. Here I come!
Here goes.
It's on!
Everlasting.
Take this! Dragon Form! Eat dirt!
From beyond.
Dragon Form!
That's it.
Dragon Form!
I can't move.
Prepare to be sealed.
Heal!
Art seal!
No further.
Let me out. I let my guard down.
If it's in the sky, it's
Smite
mine!
with blackened blade.
Take this!
Not in your dreams!
You're finished!
Execution.
Take this! You're mine!
From
You're
beyond.
finished!
Imbue this vanquished soul. Don't get carried away. From beyond. Imbue this vanquished soul.
This one's mine!
From
Here I
beyond.
come.
Imbue this vanquished soul with life. No art of being interrupted.
This one's all mine!
Elusive deity. A debut performance.
Eagles, watch this!
Don't mind if I do!
From beyond. Imbue this vanquished
Ignite.
soul with life.
You're mine!
Resuscitation.
Dragon Form!
Benediction light.
I have to train harder.
Our incantation.
This should do it!
How about
Take
this?
this! Can you
You're
take it?
mine!
No further.
Guardian Field!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. No further.
Try harder!
Not on my watch! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
They'll pay for that!
It's on! Ignite!
I'll tear you apart!
Take this!
Blow away! What's this?
We're doomed.
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm.
Art expert coming through!
I'm gonna need more of that medicine. You're mine!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Not in your dreams! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Dragon
I can carve through armor!
I'm out of ammo! Detonate Art
You're
Seal!
finished!
Annihilation! Dance in
This
the
one's all
wind!
mine.
Where are you going? Not in your dreams!
Dragon Not today! Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle! Lightning! Hold on to your arts. Here I come! From death to bid. Lightning condemned!
Here I come!
Not on my watch!
Dragon Swarm!
Hit!
No escape!
Laser beam! Pierce evil! Raging cascade! Tree blazer! Tiger blade! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Here! I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray!
Shotgun!
This one's mine! I'll bring you back from death! I'll bring you back from
Not a
death to
chance.
bid!
You're mine!
Shattering the pieces!
Attack Guardian Shield!
I let my guard down.
Healing circle! I'll bring you back from death to bid! Storm! Alright, it's showtime!
Thanks. Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from death to bid!
Take this! You're finished!
I can't kill you forever!
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance! Stardust!
Here! Can't be more! Here! Oh, I'm almost
This should
done.
do it.
I'll bring you back from death. I never miss! Here I go! Confiscate! Spirit Flame! Reload! Can't be more! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you
Now!
back from death to bid!
Stardust!
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine! Hurricane Thrust! Not this time! It's over! Burn in hell! Stardust! You made short work of that one.
I'm sorry. Having trouble keeping up?
Oh, I'm right behind you.
You're feistier than you look!
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty.
Dramatic, but fair. Here goes!
Not done yet!
Damn it!
Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here's a healing arc! First aid! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
Ready and raring! How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alpha!
Watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
There's always room for improvement. What do you know? Another big fire monster with nothing better to do than get in our way!
I wonder where the rest of those lights ended up landing. It looked like they were pretty scattered.
Well, whatever they're after, let's just hope none of them are anywhere near a city. An ambush on civilians is the last thing we need.
Well, no rest for the wicked, right? Though with 1 down and 3 to go, it sounds like our headache is just beginning.
I thought you liked the opportunity to flex your muscles.
Against those things? It's not like I have a death wish. Besides, we've already got our hands full saving the world. Dying stupidly won't be much help to the cause.
Yeah, I guess I can't argue with that logic. Sorry.
Hey, is that it over there?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
You... Could never be too prepared. But did we have to... spend so much?
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegus.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegus?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegus. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own? Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how... How is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Alvin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys, you're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. now. In a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Did you know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her, no matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is. Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell. Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too, to think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you, until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that! You're going to jinx us!
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Nights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but, well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right, then let's go.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.